Okay, so it's been a few days since I've come out to the garden and looked at anything at all, so I don't know what's going on. It's actually been a few weeks since I've pulled any weeds, so I know that the garden isn't going to look the greatest, but let's take a look and see where it's at for early September. Today's actually September 5th, so we're going to see what the garden looks like as of September 5th. So let's start with the buckets. Got some cabbage in one. I got one cabbage in the bucket. It looks like it's doing, oh crap. It looks like it is split open and now will be a waste. The rest of the buckets are pretty empty. Got some spinach here that I've just been letting die. Then this monster is purple broccoli. And the purple broccoli has done nothing. There's no broccoli here at all. This is just leaves upon leaves upon leaves upon leaves. It's so tall. It's got to be at least 5 foot tall. I don't even know if purple broccoli is supposed to grow this tall, but it's not doing anything. There's another one right next to it. Nothing. No heads of broccoli at all. If you have any ideas as to what happened, what I did wrong with this purple broccoli, please comment and let me know, because I was kind of excited to grow it because purple broccoli, this looks cool. The green broccoli did fine, but the purple broccoli just didn't work. So help me out here. I don't know what to do differently. The green broccoli is still here. I let it go to seed. I let it all fall off. So it's all here now. I'm gonna pull those out. That was a cauliflower that I just let go because I was lazy and didn't pull it out. Next to that is some jalapenos that are actually doing pretty good. Actually getting some jalapenos now, so that's cool. I was a little worried about these plants at the beginning of the year. Didn't think that they were going to do much, but now here coming on at the end of the season, look like they're doing pretty good. Over here is the zucchini. Zucchini is one of those things that everybody just grows and it grows and grows and you get so much of it. And I definitely planted more zucchini plants than I needed this year, and I still got plenty of zucchini coming. Still got plenty of zucchini. It's a pretty good size one right there. There's another big one right there. Next to the zucchini is a bunch of cucumbers. Ooh, it looks like there's a rotten one. Yuck. Have to get rid of that. And there's more cucumbers in here everywhere. All kinds of cucumbers, but they're about done. Ready to pull those out. Next to the cucumbers is my asparagus beans. I've let these go. Now it looks like I let them go too long because they're all too big. This was kind of a cool bean. Oh, this one's still good. So I need to harvest what I can get out of them. See which ones are still good. But most of them I let them go too far and they're just going to be a waste, which sucks. The artichokes look good here, but I don't know what to do to overwinter them. So if you have any tips on the artichokes on how to overwinter them, please let me know. I'm going to do some of my own research and see if I can figure it out. But if you got any tips, leave a comment below. Let me know. This weed mess over here that's got some strawberries hidden in it is actually kind of surprising. The strawberries are doing okay. There's a few strawberries coming up, strawberry plants anyways, that are coming up inside the weeds. Back in the corner, I had some raspberries at one point, but they have pretty much, yeah, this was a raspberry right here. This was my raspberry that is totally disappeared now. My tomato plants are doing great. The delicious tomatoes are huge, massive, massive tomatoes. They taste pretty good. There's some massive ones right here. Oh, they're splitting. Then in the watermelon area, there's still plenty of watermelon going. I cut one open the other day that wasn't quite ready, but I got a lot of watermelon, a lot of plants, a lot of fruit from them here, which is good. Got a couple of really big ones that are growing that look pretty good. Another big one over here. We've been able to cut open a few of them and eat them, and they've tasted awesome. One of them was not quite ripe. The other one was spot on. The crimson was really good. The snake was pretty good. So very happy with how the watermelon turned out this year. Then next to the watermelon is the carrots and the beets. I've just been letting the beets go because I haven't had time to process anything, but they're getting, see if you can see here, really big. Getting some great, oh man, I need to pick those. Those are getting so big, huge. definitely need to pick those. Got a bunch of carrots in here. Carrots are starting to get really good size. That's a good purple carrot. Got a whole bunch of carrots. Oh, looks like I got a critter getting in there eating some carrots. I bet that's a bunny rabbit. Next to the carrots are some peppers. Oh, got a red pepper there. Nice. My wife is gonna be happy about that. Got some more red peppers going. There's another red pepper back there. Still got some banana peppers. And then this is a carnival blend pepper. So we got a yellow pepper here. Now, if you've watched any of the other videos on the channel of the garden tour, this section was supposed to be 3 carnival blend plants, but 2 of them ended up being banana peppers, which, again, don't know how that happened. But this one is the carnival blend, and this is where I got the yellow tomato or yellow peppers here. And I was supposed to maybe get some purple ones, but looks like I just got some yellow ones right at the moment. So I'm kind of excited to see how these all finish up as I let them go. That's pretty cool. Cool color there. Banana peppers are still going strong. In here, got plenty of squash going, winter squash. Need to pick some of those. And then in the back wall of the garden, I did a bunch of cleanup of my cherry tomatoes because they had just gotten too big and grown together so much. And now that it's like they restarted and are getting a bunch of new growth, got a bunch of new cherry tomatoes coming on. Plenty of good stuff happening here. Pick a couple of these. They started looking a little shoddy for a while, but then when I trimmed them and pruned them, they got a lot better. I think that was one of the biggest things I've learned this year is that pruning your garden is not a bad thing. And then to finish up, looking at the Roma tomatoes. The Romas are just going like crazy. There's so many tomatoes per plant. It's just insane how many there are. Definitely need to do a picking of some tomatoes and can some more tomatoes. We've already canned a bunch of tomatoes this year, and we have a lot in the pantry, but should probably do a few more just to use up and save what we got, so we have plenty of tomatoes on hand for whatever we're gonna cook with. As far as other preserving projects go, I've got a bunch of beets that need to get picked. I showed you those, showed you some carrots that we're gonna pick. Probably gonna try to preserve those. We'll pressure can them. I'm thinking I'm gonna make some pickled beets this year, which will be good. I've never made them before, so it'll be fun. I've tried them and they taste good, but we'll get them canned, go through that process, see how that works out. Then the peppers, we'll just freeze the peppers, whatever we're not gonna use fresh, probably freeze some of that zucchini, and then maybe make another batch of pickles with the cucumbers that are left, just to use everything up and get it all preserved so we have food for the coming year. And then there's one more part of the garden that we gotta check. It's not actually at the garden, it's over off in its own little area, and that's the onion ring. The onion ring has been a lifesaver for onions because, as I've shown on some of the other videos on the channel, is I had a whole onion harvest that totally was rotten. And so I've saved some of those and I'm drying them out and trying to harden them off or whatever the term is. And they're still rotten at the top. And so we'll be using them on occasion and they're just rotten. So this onion ring has been a lifesaver because I've been able to get some actual really good quality onions. These just started falling over, so I'm gonna harvest them and then dry them and let them sit and then hopefully get them preserved to last for a little while. Now there's not as many in here as I would have wanted, but at least I'm gonna get some. And they're a pretty good looking onion too. Good size, good shape. This was a great idea. And these onions were started from seed, so it's really cool to see them come all the way from seed to actually getting a pretty good sized bulb of an onion here. And we've eaten a couple of these so far and they actually taste really, really good too. All right, well that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you following along in my summer garden journey. If you haven't seen any of the prior videos to see where the garden was, you can go back and watch some of those. Subscribe to the channel for future videos where I share some more mistakes that I make, because definitely have made a lot this summer in the garden, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes so that you don't make those in your backyard garden. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. That's pretty cool. Cool color there.